Hello everyone. For today's assignment, while we are on the field trip, you will be using filters in Photoshop to create different effects for pictures that you've taken. So since this is the first time we've used Photoshop in this class, let me show you how to open it. So we'll go to Start, and we're going to go to All Programs. Then you're going to find the folder that says Adobe Design Premium CS5. When you click on that folder, you are going to be looking for Adobe Photoshop CS5 64-bit. When you click on that, it will open the program for you. So once we are in here, you're going to open the picture that you've either taken in class, or you can actually save a picture from the internet, save that into your home drive, and then open that. So let me show you how to do that first. I've been in a Star Wars mood lately, so I'm going to use this picture from The Last Jedi. And when you have the picture that you want, what you should do is click on View Image first. This will give you the biggest resolution of the image, so it will look the clearest when you use it in Photoshop. So after you click on it, right-click and click Save Image As. You can save it into your home drive, and I'll just name this Star Wars. Highlight everything so I'll know how to find it. Alright, so now I can close this, and I'm back in Photoshop. And again, you can use pictures that you've taken in class too if you want to try one of those, or you can find pictures from the internet. So go to File, Open. Either way, it's going to open up your computer. Click on Computer, go to Home Drive, and then you would look for pictures that you want to use. So I'm looking for my Star Wars picture, which is right there. When you open it, now it will be free to edit. So this is one of the simplest things that we're going to do in Photoshop. All you have to do is go up to this filter menu, and there are a lot of filters in these sub-menus that you're going to use. When you click on them, I'm just going to start off in this artistic folder and click on colored pencil. When you click on it, it brings up a kind of zoomed in view of it. So there's two ways that you can zoom out. You can either do Control- on your keyboard, or you can actually come down here and use these plus and minus keys next to your percentage down here to see what you're looking at. So right now I'm on colored pencil. Each one of these filters has its own set of sliders. So by messing with these sliders and moving them to the right and left, I can change the effect. And as you do that, I can see down in the bottom left corner here that there's a little progress bar. So if your progress bar is moving kind of slow, it's because the picture is either really big or your computer's just moving slow. So once you find the right set of, or the right position on the sliders that you like, you can hit OK, and it's going to make that effect permanent. If you accidentally hit OK and it makes your effect permanent, you can always just hit Control-Z or go to Edit Undo to undo the filter. There are a lot of filters to choose from. Just in these ones here, if I click on colored pencil, just in all of these folders here, I think there's about 50. So if you click on the little arrow next to the folder, it will drop down all of the ones inside that folder, and you can play with any one of these and then move the sliders to kind of pick, to set different settings. I liked this one because it kind of looks like, let me zoom out here, kind of looks like they're engraved into a coin. And again, you can change the settings on these to make them however you like. And then once you hit OK, you can see it full screen. And again, if you don't like it, Control-Z or Edit Undo will take that off. So just by using this first set of filters here, I can access all of these different folders to figure out which one I want to use. Since this process is so easy to do, you're going to make 10 different filtered pictures. This was one of the ones that I liked, the stained glass one. Let me zoom out so you can see it more. I can change the cell size on this one. I can change the border thickness, which is the line around the cells, and I can change the lighting intensity too. Again, like I said, this process is super easy because all you have to do is open a picture, select the filter, and hit the OK button, and then you're done. I'm going to show you how to save them properly so you can add them to a slideshow and then save all 10 pictures that way, and then submit me all 10 pictures into your slideshow before submitting. Again, you can use pictures that you want to find off the internet, or you can use pictures that you've already taken in class. If you choose to use all your pictures from the internet, then I want them to be somewhat school appropriate. You can make them funny, but make them funny in a school-appropriate way. You can use the same picture the entire time and just use 10 different filters, but make sure that they are different filters. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you how to save this. You're going to go to File, and you're going to go to Save As. Now, what I suggest you do is go to your home drive and maybe make a new folder. So I'm already in here. I suggest you make a new folder before, but if I go to Create New Folder, I can name it Filters and then save all of my filtered pictures in here. So I'm going to open this. I can name this one Stained Glass Filter, or name it whatever you want. You can just name it number 1 because you're going to have 10 of these and number them 1 through 10. What you need to do is make sure your format is on a JPEG. Sometimes your format is defaulted to this, where it says Photoshop PSD. If you save it that way, you will not be able to submit them to Google Classroom because the file size will be too big. So make sure your format says JPEG, the first one, where it just says JPEG.jpg, not the JPEG 2000. The first one, JPEG. Then click Save. It's going to ask you what type of file quality you would like. You can drag the slider all the way over to the right-hand side. That will give you the best file quality, and then hit OK. So now I'm done with number 1, and now I would move on to the next one. So if I hit Control Z, it's not going to do anything because I just saved this file. So I would need to reopen my Star Wars picture, and I would have to go back and find that in my home drive. And then I can go back to Filter and then pick a new one and repeat the process. So again, you're doing 10 of these, saving them, put them in a slideshow, and submit them on Google Classroom.